Hello, everybody. This is Janet Nell coming to you live from my new office space that was a gym just a month and a half ago. So from gym to online teaching platform, what has been a challenge? That's been the first thing. I had to get a chair, I had to get a table, I had to get set up. For my students, I think that was especially hard too, to find a place where they could work that wasn't noisy, wasn't quiet, but that still is an ongoing challenge. Some other things that I would like to address today are the challenges and successes are definitely getting the kids logged into Google, because lots of us as elementary teachers did not use this platform, as we do not have but maybe 4 computers in our classroom. So I had to do a lot of phone calling with parents. I didn't know about this great app we're using now, so that was a challenge. But then everybody got in it in about 4 days and it was incredible. So once we got in, we had to figure out, what are we doing in here? And some of the things, I took classes, I've talked to other people that were working, were going to create a Google Classroom. It seemed like the most easy thing. But then also assigning work in it. That was a challenge for us. As you can see, when you create an assignment and you go into classwork, or I go into classwork and I want to create an assignment, I can create an assignment. But then if I want to share a copy with everybody, if I wanted to put a document in there, and I'm going to, I'll just type it, hi. If I want to add a document that's in my Google Drive, let's say I wanted to add this one, what is your opinion, maybe? We'll add that one. But then there's this box right here. Students can view a file, students can add a file, make a copy. We had no clue what that meant, and we didn't, for about a week and a half, figure out how to actually do it correctly. So we now know if we want kids to have a file that we send them where they can edit, we make a copy for each student, and it doesn't change the master one. But as a 3rd grade team, we had no idea. We did not know that. So that was a challenge just in the Google Classroom, getting kids there, figuring out how to correctly assign an assignment, and we can get it back. So that was assignment number 1. Assignment number 2 is when we are meeting in live meets, how does it work for us to have interaction? And I talked to you in my elevator pitch about GoFormative. Great, great, great place. But again, a lot of kids, because of that Google Classroom, they might have had their brother or their sister logged in. And even if they log out, there's still some kind of remnants there where they couldn't get logged in, but we figured out, okay, we'll give you a code and you can get in that way. So if you see in my GoFormative, there is lots of kids, oh, not lots, I should say a few, that have 2 logins because they, for some reason, I was on the phone with their parents, that we just couldn't figure out how to get them in under just their Google account. So that was a drawback of that. Notice my friend Arthur here has 2. My friend Abdullah has 2. It was just a trick and kind of didn't figure that one out. But it's a great tool. As you can see, I can see their online work and I can talk to them in real time. And that's another awesome thing I learned about in Success. Jamboard, I liked it first. We all did. We thought, oh, this is really, really good for having interaction in our online teaching. However, if you notice, the kids have went crazy on the Jamboard. And if you leave the Jamboard, it's just one of those things that the kids played a little bit too much with if I wasn't really quick on supervising them. So that was hard. What I've now learned to do is I just go ahead and put everything in a PowerPoint, or not a PowerPoint, it's called a Google Slide, sorry. And then these Google Slides, I just save the link for them. And when I'm in an online session, I teach my writing point. Awesome. We brainstorm topics, things we could write about. I have them put that right in the chat box, so that way they don't have to all write in the document at the same time, because that was kind of like the Jamboard where it just got a little crazy. And then I have individual slides for each kid. Again, I teach my lesson, and I usually use a model of what a good writing looks like, talk about the topic. That topic for that day was leads, and then I had everybody write a good lead for their topic that they've come up with. And then slide by slide, this is the best thing I've ever done, and I really would like to use this in my classroom or go to the library or resource room every day for writing, because third graders get off topic so easily. The kids who are, the lower readers or lower writers, they really have a hard time focusing their thoughts and bringing it back in. But as soon as they do, you see my comment there. Remember, a good lead is a question, sound, or description. That is a good topic sentence. So he had before a topic sentence, then he went back and he gave me some sounds or something to get his story going. So that is definitely a success. I love that in a writing element. And in math too, but then again, I can't really do this in math. I have to go back to that Go formative. I can give that feedback back and forth if the internet and the site is cooperating. So those are some challenges and successes I've had. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me, and if you have any advice, always love to hear from you guys. Take care and have a great day. Bye.